Monday morning, and I'm on my way to work, obviously. And you know how I feel about Monday. It's just so hard to get going. Yeah, so Charlotte and I went walking this morning. We went for a different route. So we've been walking the last couple of weeks. We get up at 5:40 in the morning and we are gone by 5:50, and we're home by 6:30, and that gives me plenty of time then to get all the chooks done and get everything sorted. Excuse me, for the morning. So this morning, so been offered. So we didn't go walking. So we did Monday to Tuesday last week. We didn't go walking after that because everyone's tired. This daylight savings, as much as I love it, it's you're outside later and eating dinner later, and then you sort of don't have as much time to sit down and chill, of an evening. So I end up sitting up later, and then I try and get up, and it's just anyway. So since then I have since Wednesday morning I went and got a stack of chocolates because I was just feeling bleh, and all I felt like was chocolate. So I went down and bought a stack of stuff, and I've been off my nutritional cleansing. Excuse me. Since then, and I feel like shit. Anyway, so I'm back on it today. It's going to be hard because I've had sugar and all sorts of crap, and it's just hard to get back on. But I know how much better I feel when I am on it. So the bridge, so like we've been doing this detour for 6 weeks now, and the bridge was supposed to be open today, and it's still just a big hole. It's the bridge is just, it's a bridge to nowhere. So the foundations of the bridge are all exposed, and it's just one big hole. I haven't actually been down there to have a good look at it. Oh, I've got a big bag of eggs here. I haven't been down to have a look at it, but they tell me that it's just a big pool. So apparently the soil or the subsoil, that I don't exactly know. I know it's for flood mitigation, but I don't exactly know what the plan is or what. But anyway, so apparently the subsoil was not as good quality as they needed to be or something, so they've had to go 2 meters deeper or something. I don't know. And so of course they've gone that deep, and now the groundwater's coming into the hole, and anyway, so they're saying now another 4 to 5 weeks. It's just such bullshit. Everybody's just like, what the I know my Feed and Rural place, so I have to go out of my way to get to them now, and it's just a pain in the ring. But they are really suffering. Excuse me. They're really suffering, and I'd say the petrol station next to them would be the same. But yeah, they're like less than half they're taking, like their normal intake or income is less than half. So that's not good for them. They're really struggling at the moment. I feel like I've got an eyelash in my eye. So anyway, here we've been hanging out for the 30th of October for 6 weeks, and it's I reckon Adrian was saying yesterday that they've got like a pool going at the pub, at Perthville pub, and people are throwing in $5, and everybody's like, they're picking a date, and obviously whoever gets the closest takes the pool. And he said somebody's guessed Australia Day in January, late January, so I hope that's completely wrong, but some people are saying it won't even be done by Christmas, and anyway, to wait and see, I guess. They're saying 4 to 5 weeks weather pending, so so I'm been thinking about you a lot, obviously, as always, and just wondering how you're going. I just keep thinking no news is good news. So I know you're obviously, you've had so many surgeries and procedures and just medication, and so I'm not expecting any replies, so there's no pressure at all, but I just wanted to send this through to you to let you know that I'm obviously thinking of you. And so the kids are getting ready for Halloween. It's the first year that I'm actually, well, not the first year because they did it in Trunky when we were out there, but I've blown them off the last number of years, because we don't celebrate Halloween here like you guys do. But some people, like, it's definitely become more of a there's definitely lots of the department stores and things are now, they sell a lot of Halloween stuff, and there's a lot of people that do get involved in it now. So I've blown the kids off for the last few years with trick-or-treating and dressing up, and I've always just brought them home some lollies and stuff. So this year, because they're in year 6, last year of primary school and high school next year, I've given in, and Charlotte's actually been invited to a Halloween party thing, so she's going to that, and Will has a mate coming, hopefully, to stay over because he lives way out of town, so he'll stay over Tuesday night, tomorrow night. So the kids have speech and drama tomorrow afternoon till 5, and then after that Charlotte's party starts at 5, but I've explained that she'd be a bit late, and I don't even know where I'm going to take Will and Jamie yet, but we'll work that out tomorrow. I sound like a bad mummy, don't I? It's just pain. So they're in a frenzy now, trying to work out what they're going to be going as, and I said they should have been thinking about this a couple of weeks ago. So they're going shopping this afternoon to Vinnie's, which is the thrift shop. Charlotte wants to go as like a Bloody Mary or something, like just a girl in a dress that's completely smeared with blood. And Will wants to go as a serial killer. So they're going to Vinnie's, and Adrian's going to pick them up and sort it out with them. So Charlotte's been looking at how to make fake blood, and a lot of the recipes she's found have corn syrup. We don't have corn syrup over here. Well, we may have it, but it's not something that you don't hear of it a lot. So they're gonna try and find it in the supermarket this afternoon with Adrian. But apparently you can just buy little tubes of fake blood now, so I think Adrian's going to go for that option, so we're not having to make blood this afternoon tonight. So that's where that's all going. The weekend was, I just did a heap of chook stuff on Saturday, because Adrian worked Friday evening. He worked Friday evening, so he wasn't up early Saturday morning, so I brought Abby in to work early, and I just didn't really do much. I did a heap of washing and just the normal stuff, you know. I feel like I spent the whole day doing nothing really, but you know what I mean. And then yesterday we came into town, just Adrian and I. We didn't get home until lunchtime. We didn't leave early because we slept in, and because he worked Saturday night as well at the Rockley Rodeo. And we came in and got a few groceries, and I had to drop some eggs off and just did a couple of little bits and pieces. Got home at lunch, and we actually had a pretty good afternoon. We hooked up all of the watering system up around the tavern. I've got all my pots and my grapes, so we've set up the watering system for all of them now, so it's just a matter of plugging the hose in and the whole lot gets watered at once, so it's fantastic. And we started building a nook, I guess, in the opposite side of where the bar is, because we've been just sort of sitting the barbecue there, and it just sits in the middle of nowhere, sort of. And when the wind blows, it blows the gas out. So we've built these sort of half walls. I'll take a photo. I've got a photo, sorry. I'll send you the photo of just the frames. So we just got all the frames up and the poles, and we're just gonna sheet it obviously in the old tin, and it'll have like a wide, just some sort of recycled timber top on it, so you'll be able to sit your drinks up there anyway. And yeah, so it's going to be good. So we started on that, and he helped me do a heap of I had to move what's the word, my rollaway boxes that I had to amend them. The rollaway boxes that are in my Araucana and Wyandotte pens, so they've both been eating their eggs badly, and the rollaway boxes work fine. The eggs roll down, but they can still get their head underneath the barrier and get the egg where they stop. So I had to move the barrier forward more. So Adrian helped me get all of that sorted yesterday. So hopefully that will fix that up now, and they'll start not being able to get to their eggs. I actually left a few eggs in the Wyandotte boxes yesterday as bait, I guess, and when I went down in the afternoon, the two that I'd left were still there, and there was an extra egg, so I was pretty happy with that. So it's obviously working okay. I'm trying to go around these corners slowly. I know I'm going to go over 15 minutes, but I'll just